Let's go, Saez Fitness. That's Saez Fitness. We walking home. It's a message for, all the trainers or fitness influencers. Anyone that wants to, be successful as a trainer. Want to be good or just want to get clients, want to help people. And you're working in a big box gym, or you're just a private trainer and you're just trying to get people within a public gym. You gotta be a people's person, man. A lot of people want to get clients, but they're afraid to speak to people on the floor. There's someone that needs help that's doing improper form, and they don't want to speak to them. I see trainers, it'll be a member doing a tricep extension, but their shoulders retracted forward. Just the form is just out of whack. And I'm training a client, so I can't really speak to the member. And I see just ramping trainers, just trainers that are free, and they see the person, but they don't want to help them. They don't want to help someone that's struggling or that doesn't know how to, do the exercise. And we wonder why you don't have any clients, or we wonder why you're struggling with getting people. You're not consistently in act of service of wanting to help someone. Every time you see someone that needs help, if you truly help, if you truly care about people and you became a trainer because you're passionate about it and you really have that inner drive that you want to be a trainer, you would help people. Being a trainer is not being selfish. Being a trainer is being willing to be selfless and being willing to help people. All right? So anyone that's a personal trainer or wants to be a personal trainer, you gotta be a people's person. Not only that, not only being a people person, being likable, there's a sales to this job. This personal training gig, being a trainer, is all about sales and fitness. Of course, it's about helping people, but you gotta help people. You gotta help people. You gotta help someone decide that they need help sooner. For example, you might have someone that you do a session with and they enjoyed your session, everything goes well, but then when you go into finances and about a package, you don't know how to close them. If you don't know how to close them, you ain't gonna get no money. You gotta learn how to close your clients, yo. And there's some charisma into sales, but you gotta know how to, ask certain questions and get to know them. A lot of times people think it's just a big answer. Someone wants to just lose 10 pounds. A lot of time there's a deeper reason of why they want to lose the weight. A lot of times they have an event coming up in the next 6 months. A lot of times they have a vacation. They have a special event. So sometimes you're not even asking enough questions about why they want to lose a goal. A lot of times they just want to look right for a particular event, or they want to overcome a breakup. So you want to be a people's person. You want to know sales. You want to know how to close people, especially in the moment when you do the complimentary session. And you need to be organized. I always say you got to be fit too, y'all. Your appearance does matter. People, judge you before you even speak to them. So if you look tired, or you're unorganized, you look a little dirty, or you're not fit, you don't need to look like a supermodel or look like a bodybuilder. You just need to have, you know, slim or just have some physical appearance about you. This fitness thing is a grind, man. It's a grind, yo. I get it, yo. I've been training people. I just came back from the Hamptons, so dealing with people that are, you know, how can I say, entitled. There's members there, you know, clients that are trained are entitled. They want it their way, or they think it's gonna work a certain way because they have a business and they used to operate on the way that they operate. But with fitness, and when you don't have the knowledge and you don't know what to do, you gotta learn how to, you know, follow directions and listen to the trainer. But yeah, I want you guys to stay focused. And the main thing too for being a trainer, you gotta have that inner. This is a big part. You gotta have that inner belief, yo, that you're gonna fucking do it. Meaning that you're gonna be successful. And when you don't have any clients, you need to believe that you're gonna get clients. You're gonna believe that you're gonna be able to help people. You're gonna believe that you can get better learning on your sales strategies and your points of sales and your conversations and how to build value throughout the session. That's the main thing. We go through negative experience and people give up. And I had that moments as well when I first started as a trainer. I knew I had high energy. And I know I could be a great trainer. And I'm booking these appointments, but in the beginning, I didn't know how to convert. I would actually avoid the sale, avoid the conversation. Or when I hear an objection where they didn't want to start, I never questioned why. Or I never mentioned and revert back to their goal. I never mentioned, hey, you mentioned you have a wedding coming up in 6 months. From a 1 to 10 scale, you said you want to take this goal very seriously. You mentioned you struggle with nutrition and you don't know how to work out. I mentioned certain key points and it gives a light bulb in their brain like, hey, I do need the help. And you get that from trial and error. And it takes time to get your craft. I'm at a point where I've been a trainer for about, 5 years? About to be 6 years. And I'm getting to a point where I know there's another area, another ceiling, another level that I could achieve and I could be at. And I see it. I see it on social media. I see it on Instagram. I see the online trainers and stuff like that. You know, I believe I'm gonna be there. When I first started, I started training people in the Bronx. And imagine, you know, training in the Bronx where there's a need because there's so much unhealthy people, but the income is so low. Remember imagine being a trainer at Hunts Point where the income is really poverty. And convincing people that they need to be active and be healthy. And convincing them where they need to invest in their health and fitness. So from going from the Bronx, from going to Manhattan, well, being successful in the Bronx, being a manager, eventually teaching trainers the same skills and sales tactics to now, open the door before. Gotcha. Thank you. You wanna, you know, a lot of times lost my straight of thought, but you gotta fucking believe in yourself, man. You gotta believe in yourself, man. Cause no one's gonna go up to you and be like, train me. That rarely happens, yo. You gotta know how to prospect, you gotta You know how to engage with people. You gotta know how to show the value. And you gotta know how to help people act on their decisions at the moment when you're with them. And when there's a time when you're struggling, and it's bound to happen because we all struggle at times, you don't give up and you stay focused on what you want to be and what you want to do, yo. All right? So we're about to take it nationwide. Saez Fitness, you got me on Instagram. That's Saez Fitness. Just a little rant, me walking home. But I want to God bless everyone. Big things are happening. SaezMerch.com if you guys want some hats, sweaters, you know, support Saez Fitness.